This is Paul. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. The testimony, the two tables of testimony. Yeah. Tables of stone written with the finger of God. Now in verse 32, and when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mountain, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron, and said unto him, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And Aaron said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters. Bring them unto me. And men were wearing earrings at that time. Yeah. And if you're a man that wears an earring, well, good for you. You can say that the Bible said they did it then. I'm doing it now. And all the people brake off the golden earrings which were in their ears and brought them unto Moses. And received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. Yeah. And they said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made a proclamation and said, Tomorrow is a feast to the Lord. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go, get thee down, for thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves. Uh-oh. They have turned aside quickly out of the way, which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sanctified thereunto, and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Yeah. Now, stiff-necked people. Yeah. Huh? Those that harden their hearts against the laws of the United States. Yeah. You know, the neck is really something. The neck muscles. Yeah. In fact, I was walking and from the Safeway after being able to use a public restroom the second time today. And I noticed that my head was kind of cocked to one side. I was kind of watching where I was walking, and I made this conscious decision to correct the actual neck muscles that hold my head up. Yeah. Now, there's this muscles in your neck. Yeah. Did somebody want to have those for themselves? Yeah. And then, right now, did you take the spine? Yeah. And make a slight adjustment to it, because just 2 days ago, I had heard my neck crack. Caused me some concern. Yes. Anytime I hear a cracking in any of my bones, yeah, my knees cracking when getting up. The sewing technology known as the knees. Now, if I was to look at the neck muscles and the actual spine that attaches to your skull, Brent, yeah, is there a possibility that you are a stiff-necked judge? Yeah, that refuses to acknowledge the jurisdiction of the United States of America? Now, Mormons, yes. I'd like to know of those in the Quorum of 70. Yeah. The neck muscles. Yeah. And the actual spine that connects to the skull that holds your brains. Yeah. And then for all of those Mormons, yeah, I mentioned, Brent, that I wanted to have a special Mormon week. Yeah. Where they bring some of their old undergarments, and then I give them scissors with the intention that they would cut holes in different locations so as to accentuate the eroticism of being Mormon women. Now, for me, scissors, yeah, and old undergarments can make for a very sexy time. And I'm going to want to know, yes, in Mormonism, Is there any women, yes, that are very large breasted that have old undergarments that they had purchased from your website? Where if I gave them some scissors, they'd be willing to loose themselves from the bondage of the neck of the Mormons. Now, there was a tethering technology of the previous president of the Mormon denomination. Could you get me the scissors necessary?